record on this computer. Perfect. All right, guys, welcome, welcome. I'm excited. So today we are going to be talking about something a little different, but I believe that it is very important to talk about this, whether you are brand new or you've been in for a while, because a lot of people don't understand this. I know that some people expect to make lots of money overnight. And, you know, people might be a little confused on why their paychecks are smaller than the average. I'm also going to be digging into the $100 kits versus like the $20 kits, like the deals, you know, how to overcome all of that. And just consistency, you guys, and how to make money and how to make it like a longevity thing. Like, I've been in this for 5.5 years. I'm not an expert, but I'm going to tell you what I have learned over the last 5 years on making money, bonuses, commissions, all that stuff. And we're going to talk about it. So if you guys have any questions, again, whether you're brand new or you've been in for a while, if you have questions, please feel free to type in the chat any questions you have and I will answer them. There is no stupid question, I promise. So do not, if you need something answered, please, please, please ask, because otherwise I don't know what you're struggling with or what you're confused about. Okay. All right. So first things first, actually, before we dive into this, I want to just kind of talk about a couple different things that I want you to know as far as following the rules with our company. So first things first, I posted this in the task list. I posted my lifestyle post, and then I said, make sure to add this picture in the comments of your photos when you use it. But when you post like a lifestyle about whether it's a $99 bonus, fast start bonus, your income, anything at all, the average, even if you're just talking about the average income, you have to include the income disclosure picture. And I put that in the task list today. So it's pinned at the very top of Freedom Empire page. Just scroll down to the comments, save that picture, favorite that picture so you have that access at all times. So when you post, you can just even just go to my Instagram post that I posted today or my Facebook one. On Instagram, I added it with my picture that I posted, and then on Facebook, I posted it in the comments section. You have to add this because it's just a corporate rule. It's a compliance rule. You want to follow the rules, obviously, so make sure that you are adding that to all of your posts about money. The second thing is posting before and afters. So we all know before and after sell. That is literally how we get our potentials from customers most of the time. Sometimes they're not that pretty. Sometimes before and afters, like I don't want to fill my clog with before and afters, but it's a necessity. But you've got to do, sorry guys, just make sure you keep yourself muted.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. No worries. You have to do corporate approved before and after pictures. Okay. I know that like some of you guys may dig down deep into my before and afters where it wasn't a rule before and after corporate approved, but from here on out, you guys, before and after corporate approved. There's a section in the Freedom Empire page, in the post ideas page, there's tons of them. If you go on Pinterest, there's tons, okay? So corporate approved only before and after. So now if you're talking about yourself, let's say you post a picture of yourself talking about the products, that's fine as long as it's not a before and after, okay? So just remember that. Before and after, corporate approved, the income disclosure when talking about money. And then let's talk about signing like your husband, okay? So some of you guys have your husband as distributors already, which is great. I think it's a great thing. You get two paychecks. Now, the only thing with that, now if you signed up, let's say you signed up your cousin or your sister or your mom, and you wanted to work their account, that's totally fine too. But you've got to make sure that they are using their card. Okay, and that the products are shipping to them. Now you can work with them around any of that. And I don't want to confuse you guys, but let's just keep it simple with your husband. Okay, so you sign up your husband, 2 checks, that's great. Just use 2 different cards, it's fine. If you guys both have access to the one card, that's fine, okay? There's no problem with doing any of that, okay? So just so you know, those are a few things that I wanted you guys to be updated on. As long as you're doing that, you guys are fine, okay? And nobody's in trouble. I just wanted to just throw that out there for you guys, okay? Oh yeah, who was on the Dark Horse Zoom? I know that was amazing. That was right before this training. I know that they recorded it, so I will post it in the training or in the team page for you guys to watch it back. But yeah, if you guys were on that, give me some aha moments. Let's hear it in the comments. But let's get right to it. So let's talk money. Who wants to talk money? Who wants to make lots of money? Okay, if you have been in for, let's say if you've been in for 3 months or less, let's see a hand raise. Let's see. Put in the chat. Me, I've been in less than 3 months. I want to hear it. Awesome. Cool. So many newbies. I love it. Awesome. Okay, if you've been in for more than 3 months, let's hear that too. Coley, diamond in 3 months. Get it, girl. Awesome. 4 months. 2 years next month. Awesome. 7 months, 4 months. Cool. Okay, so we've got lots of new people in here. We've got people who've been in long enough to realize that this is not an overnight thing, okay? And I'm just gonna talk to you guys all as if you don't already know this. So this business it's not magic, okay? Just because you invest into this business to work for yourself, you are able to do this business however you want. You're able to do this on your own time, around your schedule you've got. You're able to do this primarily on social media. You can do parties. You can do however you want to do this business. And that's the beautiful thing about this. But a lot of people think, because now I'm a business owner, I invested $100, some of you only $20, I invested this money into this business. Where's the money coming? Why am I not making money? And I'm going to tell you guys, it's not an overnight thing, and you need to know this. So what we do is very simple. There's a reason that I post a task list every single day that is pretty much the same every single day, because those are the things that we do to make money, and we call them income producing activities. So let's hear it in the chat, guys. What are some income producing activities that you guys see me doing every single day on that task list? What are some of them? There's 6 primary ones, and I want to hear from you guys. Okay, posting. Ooh, you guys are awesome. Okay, yeah, so Becca said messaging. Yes, that is one we do every single day. Posting every single day. Stories, that goes with posting. Taps, that kind of goes with messaging. Personal development, absolutely. Adding, yep, so growing your network, definitely. Let's see. Interact, Becky said interact, absolutely. Some of these are just kind of grow following lives. Oh, that's awesome. Go, Matt. Affirmations, great. That's with self-development. Okay, cool. So yeah, we do messaging. Everything. Write these down, you guys. Messaging, interacting, growing your network, posting, self-development, and there's one more. Crap. Message, interact, post, grow your network, self-development. What am I missing, you guys? Follow up. There we go. Thank you, Kara. Follow up. So follow up, message, interact, post, grow your network, self-development. Those are 6 things that you do every single day to build your business, to make money. How do we make money, you guys? We sign customers and we sign distributors. That's literally all that we do to make money. Now, to do those things, we have to post, we have to message, we have to follow up, we have to interact, we have to grow our network, we've got to do self-development. Those are things that you have to do to make money. And just like a couple weeks ago, Miranda on our training, she said, if you are missing one of those things in a day, you have not completed your day of work. And this can literally only take you an hour max. If you just do 10 minutes here or there, that's literally all it takes, you guys. It does not take a lot of work. It's not hard work. It is very, very simple work, but we do it consistently. So if you're in this business to make money, which I assume all of you are, then you got to hear me out right now. It may be a little bit you have to get out of your comfort zone. You may be scared to message or post. You may be nervous to add people that you don't even know. You may be nervous to interact with people. You don't know what to say. You don't want it to come off ingenuine. all of these things. There's so many reasons why many of you feel that you can't do this every single day, right? I know that you guys feel this way because I hear it from you guys all the time, okay? But what we do is very simple and it has to be done. So you're in this business to make money. So what does that mean, you guys? You have to do these 6 things every single day. Some days you're going to do more than others, and that is okay. But as long as you're doing those 6 things every single day, you are going to make money. Now, let's say that you're in for a week, and for the first week, you do these every single day, but you haven't seen any success yet. Guess what, you guys? You don't even realize this, but you planted so many seeds. You planted so many seeds in people's eyes. And what this means is that people are seeing these things, even though they haven't commented, they haven't liked, they haven't reached out about it, they are seeing it. Especially when you're brand new, they're not going to really trust you at first. They're going to be like, oh, right, it's another company, another person trying to sell me something. That's just what it goes through their mind. But when you're consistently doing it over and over and over and over again, they're going to eventually reach out. They're going to eventually like that picture. They're going to comment and say, I want more information. It happens all of the time. If you guys are somebody that this has happened to, tell us a story in the chat. Somebody that watched you, maybe they didn't even comment on anything. They didn't like anything. They didn't reach out to you, but then one day they were in the system as a loyal customer or as a distributor. How many people has this happened to? I've been in for 5.5 years. Kara Burnett on this right now. Kara Giuliano. Is that right? Did I say that right? She is a triple diamond. She watched me for 4 years. Not one time did she like any of my stuff. Not one time did she comment or reach out and ask for information. Now, I messaged her a couple times like, hey, buy my product. Obviously not that, but things like that. And she just ignored me or she said no. 4 years of watching me consistently. What if I had stopped consistently working after 3 years? I wouldn't have Kara Burnett, Kara Giuliano. Am I saying that right? You keep laughing at me. Okay. Kara, yeah. I wouldn't have her, you guys. And this goes with a lot of you guys. None of you would be here if I quit working. And it's crazy to think that, but that is so true. So what am I trying to say here, you guys? Consistency is so, so freaking important. Do I really, Giuliano? Ooh, I think it's fun to say. But you have to consistently do these things every single day. Again, you're planting seeds. So let's say, like I was going, I kind of went off track. For a week, you do these things every single day. You listen to me. You listen to your leader. You listen to all of us. You do the train. You're on the trainings. You're posting. You're doing haps. You're doing your self-development. You're reaching out. You're adding to your network. You're posting consistently. You're doing all these things, but no one's signed. Well, guess what, you guys? You'll probably have 20 people looking at you in the first place. You are a little bit more excited. You've kind of got it under your belt. So you have a routine going at this point. Okay, I keep needing to do these things. People are liking your stuff. So even though they may not order or anything like that, they're liking it. So what does that mean, you guys? That is somebody that you can reach out to. That's somebody liking it. That's somebody watching you. Okay, you've planted so many seeds. So after a week, nobody signs and you quit. Guess what? They saw your post for a week. So let's say they saw it 3 times. It takes an average of 7 to 12 times for somebody to see the same thing or be asked the same thing for them to join. So you did 3 of those basically for somebody else. So now what happens when somebody else on their feed posts and then they go to them? You just did the work for somebody else. So do not quit. You have to take quitting off of the table. What is the alternative, you guys? You do for a week, you do the things that we teach you every single day for a whole week, and you don't get anything. Okay, what's the alternative? You continue to do it like we tell you to, and eventually you get those 4 loyal customers that you're working for, or you quit and you make no more money. You're out $100, you have some product that you probably don't even care about at this point because you've just quit working. You see what I'm saying? Consistency, you guys. People are watching you. You have got to be consistent. When the company says, give us a year and we will change your life, that is so true. How many of you guys have been in for a year and you think that is absolutely true? Maybe you aren't at the rank that you want to be at. Maybe you haven't made the income that you want to be at, that you wanted to make. Maybe you haven't hit all the goals that you wanted to make. But how many friends did you make? How many potentials do you have? How much weight have you lost? What products do you love? There are so many different things that this company can offer, and all that you're looking at is what's not happening, and that is the wrong thing to be looking at. I know how discouraging it can be for you to do the work over and over and over again and get nothing. That's literally how my week was, you guys. I was on vacation, and so I was enjoying my time, and I was still posting, I was still doing the 6 list, I was still doing everything that I needed to do, but nothing was happening. Could I quit? Absolutely. I'd be like, you know what? Nobody's interested anymore. Whatever. No big deal. But why would I ever do that? You guys, today alone, I've signed 3 customers because of the seeds that I had planted, because I followed up, because I messaged people who viewed my stories and liked my post. It's as simple as that. And if people don't want your stuff, then people don't want your stuff. We do not push. We do not pry people. We don't beg them to be our customers or be on our team. What we do is we ask, we give them the opportunity to say yes or no. If they say no, cool. So many people have said no to me, and then a week later they turn around, they get paid, something changes, and they sign up. Because I planted that seed, because I created that value, I reached out, I asked them. People join me too because I ask them. Some people even say, you know, I've been interested in it, but I just didn't know if I could do it. I'm just nervous, this and that. And I talk them through it. I tell them what they need to do, how it works, all that stuff. And I literally had one girl say, you know what, I've been interested in this, but no one's ever asked me about it. No one's ever asked me if I wanted to be a part of it. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, here's this and this. Do you have any questions for me? And she asked me a few questions, and I explained them to her. She said, thank you. No one's ever explained it to me like this. I'm so excited to join your team. I mean, there are people who are watching you that just don't reach out. So our job is to reach out and to offer the opportunity. If they say no, I'm not like, oh, come on, please. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Let's do this. No, I say, okay, no big deal. If you change your mind, let me know. And guess what, you guys? In the meantime, I'm still posting, and I'm still interacting with them, and I'm still growing my network for other people. And they come around and they keep seeing it over and over and over again. And because I planted that seed by asking them, they're like, okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's see. Yeah, Paris, I don't know what it is, but I am on fire. I'm just feeling good. This team is awesome. You guys are killing it. Yeah, okay, I'll read those later. But yeah, consistency. How important is it, you guys? Do you understand now? Do you have any questions about it? Is there any maybe objections, what people have said to you that you want help getting around? Is there anything at all? Please comment some questions, let me know. But consistency. And there are days when I wake up and I'm doing the task list and I'm like, sometimes this seems a little bit like a broken record. You know, they know what to do. They know what to do. But those, I know, even if only 12 people consistently are doing it every single day, people are seeing them and they're like, okay, I need to do this. And then they see how simple it is because they are literally the same tasks, maybe said differently every single day. And all you have to do is do it. That's all that you have to do. All you have to do is message those 20 people offering the business. Who do we message, you guys? We message people who like our stuff. We message the people following us, who are already interested in us, who are already seeing our stuff. We message those who view our stories. That's it. We don't have to cold message these random people we don't know and say, hey, join my team. That's not what we do. Let's say this morning I sent out messages. I did a story yesterday about keto coffee. As always, people who viewed it this morning, I woke up and I messaged them. Hey girl, I noticed you saw my story about the coffee. I don't know if you'd be interested in, but I'm always trying to help people with their goals. Is this something that you would like more information about? That's it. The worst thing that they could say is no. Maybe they don't say anything at all. They leave you on red, which happens a lot. But guess what? I planted that seed. So when they are ready to order, guess what? They're going to come to me. That is how this business works. So when you do this over and over and over again, The harder you work, the luckier that you get. And I don't think that my business came with luck, you guys. I worked hard. But there are times when I'm working so hard and I'm getting nothing, but then the month end comes. And because I worked so hard all month long, I'm getting people left and right messaging me, hey, I'm ready to order. And they order like $100 of product right then and there that I didn't even have to work for. And that's because I worked so hard, and the universe is on your side when you're positive and you're working hard and you're consistent. It sounds cheesy. It sounds crazy. You can roll your eyes. I don't care, but it works. It is how it works, you guys. You have to be consistent every single day, no matter how you feel. We all have life going on. We all have things in our life that we have to deal with. We have to travel, random things. We're separated. Our kids are sick. Our jobs take up all of our time. We have finals. We have midterms. We've got all these things. Life is always going to be there, you guys. But you're in this business for a reason. What's that reason? To make money. And what do you have to do to make money? You have to do these 6 things every single day consistently. That is it. It is that simple. It is that simple. Okay. Okay. Being told the company is a scam is so rough. Okay. Well, Carly, I assume that you don't think that it's a scam because you're here, right? It happens. People think that all the time. Even 5.5 years in, the money I make, people just don't believe it. And that's okay. That's on them. They're not educated. Nothing. And all you can do is say, it's not. Here's the link to, an actual pyramid scheme. You guys, pyramid schemes, they don't offer any services or products to people. That is a pyramid scheme. We have over 40 products that we offer people. When people invest to be a distributor, they get product with that money. In a pyramid scheme, they invest $100 and get nothing in return, but hope that other people give them $100 to join this, and then they hope that they get their people and they get their people with no products or services given out. That is what a pyramid scheme is. And a lot of people think that network marketing is a scam because of that, because it's a pyramid or whatever. But every single job is made up of a pyramid. Even the church, you guys, there's the Pope, and then there's people under them, and all these, the bishops, and I don't know all the technical terms for all of that. But you get what I'm saying. In a business, in normal business, there's a CEO, and then there's, executive directors, or then the managers and the assistant managers, and then all the little people, right? That is how business is. So if you're just basing it off of a pyramid, a shape of a pyramid, then yeah, somebody is going to think that, but they're not educated on it. So all you can do is move on and say, you know what? This is a scam, and this is how we are not a scam. Take it or leave it. That's it, you guys. You don't have to push people or force people to believe you. There are people out there who need this, who want this, and are going to do this with you no matter what. And those are the people that you need to find. They're not going to always come to you. Okay? Like, barely any of you guys have ever come to me. I know that they're like Miranda right now. She was a customer of mine. She had amazing results. She loved the products. And I said, hey girl, what do you think about selling this now to help other people? And she's like, let's do it. She signed up. I had to ask, even though she knew how awesome the products were, she didn't ask me. She wasn't like, hey, I want to sell this with you. Like, no one thinks that they're going to be good at this. So when you plant those seeds, you're consistent every single day, and you're showing people that you're consistent, literally just by being consistent and sharing your journey with people, whether it's the products, your weight loss, maybe skincare, whatever it is, whatever product you're using, you're taking people on that journey, but you're also taking them on their life journey, on your adventure with you. You're telling people why you're doing this business every single day in a different way. And so again, when I post the task list and it says lifestyle posts every single day, all you have to do is post a picture of you, of your family, of something that you love, and just talk about why the business is helping you. Basically. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Consistency. I don't think I can say it enough, you guys. You hear it all the time. Becky, you have your hand raised. Did you have a question? Do you want me to unmute you? Just shake your head. No? Okay. I think you're good. Okay. Yeah. Any questions so far? Okay, no worries. All right, so let's talk about residual income and how this can happen with consistency. Okay, residual income, it's a definition I just found. It is when you continue to get paid after the work is done. So in our business, you guys, we make money by signing loyal customers and signing distributors. So when you sign a loyal customer, they are your customer for 3 months, right? We explain to them the loyal customer program. It's very simple. You get 40 to 75% off products for life. You simply agree to purchase at least one product a month for a minimum of 3 months. Now, you did the work once, but they're ordering at least 2 more times. So you're getting paid for those 2 more orders. Now, steps to success is like a map, is like a goal map of what the company gives us. Steps to success means every month our goal is to sign 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. So month 1, you sign 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. You're getting paid on that. Month 2, you're still getting paid on all of that month's work, but you're doing it again. 4 loyal customers, 3 distributors. You're getting paid on that. The next month, 4 loyal customers, 3 distributors. You're getting paid on that. And you get paid on all of it, even though you only had to do the work once. Does that make sense? So when you think about quitting after month 1 because your check wasn't that great, because people said no, because no one's supportive, nobody wants this, no one's ordering, no one's coming to me, blah, 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 think again. You have to completely take quitting off of the table, because if you have quitting in your mind, like, okay, a lot of people do this. They say, you know what, I'll give it a few months, and then if I'm not feeling it, I'm just going to stop, which you have every right to do. You are not on a contract. You can quit at any time that you want to quit. But why would you set yourself up for failure? Why would you set yourself up to want to quit already? Why would you set yourself up for an out plan? Why would you do that if you're here to make money? So take quitting off the table. If you are 100% committed to your business and making money, I want to hear it. Let's see. Raise up those hands. See it in the chat. Yes. You guys, it's not going to be easy. The work we do is very easy, but there are sometimes we get those no's. We get those people who think it's a scam. We get those people who don't want to support us. You guys, I was in a marriage that he was not supportive of my business at all until I started making more money than he was making. And that's still not supportive. That's crazy. It's okay. It happens. There are families who aren't supportive of people, spouses, whatever. There are people who aren't going to like what you're doing. They're not going to agree with what you're doing. Guess what? It's your life, not theirs. If it's paying your bills, if it's adding value to your life, if it's going to help you achieve something in your life, why would somebody want to stop that? So after month 1, you guys, if you're like, you know what, I only signed 4 customers, I didn't sign any distributors, it's just not for me. Okay, well, think again. During those 30 days, how many seeds did you plant? Probably a lot. And I'm just saying this if you are actually consistent with doing your task list every day. There are some people who don't sign anybody their first month, but then the next month they go ruby, they go diamond. There are people who sign tons of people their first month, but then do absolutely nothing their second month. You can't compare your journey to anybody else's. You have to look at yourself every single day. You have to live with yourself, right? You have to live with the decisions that you make. And we're talking business-wise here. So when you are at the end of your first month, take a step back. Did I give it everything I've got? You've got to ask yourself, did I give it everything that I got? Because if not, then all you have to do is say, okay, I'm going to give it a little bit more. And when you do, okay, I'm just going to use me as an example, obviously. So when I first started my business, you guys all know my story. It took me 14 months to go ruby. And the reason for that is because I had one foot in and one foot out. I had quitting in the back of my mind every single day for 14 months, or not really, for like 13 months. And then that's when I promoted. But every single day, I was like, man, I'm going to post this, but I posted it like cringing, like who's going to be negative, who's not, it's not going to get any likes, no one's going to message me. I sent out messages thinking like they're not going to respond, they're going to say no. That's what I did for a whole year, for more than a year. That's what I did. I had one foot in and one foot out because I cared what people thought, and I was just worried about everything. That's why, okay? But then I went Ruby, and then I went from Ruby to Presidential in 16 months because I stopped caring what people thought, because I had 2 feet in. I jumped in. I said, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm doing this for me. I don't care. My friends are going to be friends. They're going to support me no matter what. And if they don't, they're not my friends. That's literally how it is. So that's just kind of what I thought. And so like when I don't know, like 4 years ago, basically, when I started being really consistent, I've done the same work every single day since then. There's some days where I work way harder. I send out way more messages, but the type of work and the amount of work every single day, that's what I do. But 4 years ago, guys, I was making, a Ruby $400. I was doing this much work and I got paid this much. The next year, I'm still doing this much work, but I got paid this much. Now I'm still doing this much work, but I'm getting paid this much. That's how residual income works. You consistently do the same things over and over and over again, because what we do is duplicatable. It's simple. We're able to teach it to our teams. We're able to do it every single day like that. You do it all the time, every single day, consistently. You're doing the same amount of work every day, but you're going to get paid a little bit more and a little bit more, because that's what residual income is. Does this make sense? So take quitting off of the table. You have got to give it a year. Give it a year. It's going to change your life. If there's anyone on here maybe you started, but you haven't really actually started, all I can tell you guys is to just start. You've got to start somewhere. You're not going to know everything before you get started. There are going to be hiccups. You're going to say the wrong things. You're going to do the wrong things. You're going to maybe not work as much. Maybe you're going to, send out the wrong messages, maybe spammy type messages. Maybe you're going to post things that might not be who you are or align with your brand that you're trying to portray. There are mistakes that you're going to make, is what I'm trying to say. But that's okay. It is okay. And that is how you learn. You have to start somewhere, and you just do the work. Every single day, go on the Freedom Empire page, look at the pinned post. Every single day, without fail, there is a task list waiting for you to complete. Send out these messages. Do these haps. Post this post. Add to your story. Do some self-development. Those things. Does that make sense? What we do is very, very simple. You just have to do it. The reason we say if you're missing one of these 6 things, you won't be successful. It's because it's true. You can't not message waiting for people to come to you, because there are some people who might, but there's no way that you're gonna make a lot of money if you're not reaching out, because again, people are scared to reach out. They may not think that they could do it. They may not even know that they can actually sign up with you. They may not know how it works. They may not know anything. They may think the products are so much money, but they don't know until they talk to you. And sometimes it takes us reaching out to them for them to understand how it all works, what products they are, how much it is, because our products, for the value, for what they are completely affordable. And if you are saying otherwise, then that's it right there. It's your mindset. And that's one of our 6 list things. Mindset. Self-development. You have got to get your mind right. If you want to succeed in this business, you have got to think positive. There are things in life that, get you down. We all have been depressed. We've all been in those states. We've all had things happen, and that's okay. But we have to keep moving forward. And the way that you do that is by growing your mind and doing your self-development, reading a book, listening to a podcast, listening to a book, going on YouTube and typing in Tony Robbins or Les Brown or Gary Vaynerchuk or Rachel Hollis or whoever inspires you, listening to a quick 10-minute video, pumping you up in the car on the way to work. Maybe you're getting ready in the morning. Instead of listening to music or not having anything at all, maybe throw on a podcast and listen to Rachel Hollis. Dig deep on how, her life went from nothing to in freaking empire, and it's not because of luck, it's because of work and consistency and believing in yourself. And that's the huge thing. If you don't believe in yourself, how are you going to have people believe in you? If you don't believe in your products, if you're not using your products, how are you going to get people to use them? You may get lucky the first month, you may get lucky, but when they see that you're not even using them, that you're not actually promoting them, that you're constantly just sharing posts from other distributors, they're going to see that. They're going to know it's not genuine. So you have got to do that. You've got to get your mind right. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to use the products. You've got to message. You've got to post. You've got to do all of that. And this all comes together when we talk about residual income, because if you're not doing these things, there's no way that you're going to get an income. The other thing with residual income, so right now we have bonuses on the line, right? So you go diamond, you get rank up bonuses. Diamond to ambassador, you get $10,000 up to $25,000 in your rank up bonus. Now, when I promoted to presidential, I didn't get a bonus. There weren't any bonuses on the line, but I promoted anyways. And so many people were like, why did you do that without a bonus? Because of the residual, you guys. I get paid more money by ranking up. And so don't think that if there's no bonuses, like for Ruby and Emerald, which you guys actually get a guarantee, it's different than a bonus. I'll explain that in a second. But for the bonus, you guys, you're going to rank up anyways. Why wouldn't you want to? The bonuses are just a bonus. Like for me, my ambassador bonus, $25,000, that's paid out in 10 months. After 10 months, I don't get any more of that bonus. But I'm going to continue to work my business every single day and do the steps to success or more every single month so that I can continue to get that residual income. Does that make sense? Now for Ruby and Emerald, the guarantee, you sign this month. Let's say you sign today. It's May 16th. You have all of May for free. May doesn't count. You have 2 full months. You've got June and July. All 2 months, you go Ruby. The end of July, you will get $1,000 guarantee. This means that, let's say you made $200 this month. Next month, you made $300. The month after, you made $400. That's $900. You're going to get an extra $100 because they're going to make up the difference. And the same thing with Emerald. You sign today, you have all of May for free, June, July, and August. By the end of August, you go Emerald, and you haven't made $3,000 yet. They're going to make up the difference. That's incredible. Now, the other thing, I know commissions just paid out yesterday or a couple days ago, but every month on the 8th, we get to see what our paychecks are going to be. And some of you weren't very excited. Many of you complained. Many of you told me it's not as much as you thought it was going to be. And that's okay. You know, sometimes we think it's going to be the average. Sometimes we're just not sure where it comes from. Well, here it is. When you first promote to a rank, you're not going to get the average because you just hit it. You are like the bottom of it, right? So even though you didn't make the average, doesn't mean that you won't make the average as a Ruby. It means that you got to continue working your business to make the average. That doesn't mean you have to promote. It just means you've got to continue to build your business, make money, sign little customers, sign distributors. Now, the average incomes, just so you know, include fast start bonuses. So let's say you're Ruby, you go Ruby, you sign 3 distributors, and they each get fast started. They each have 2 loyal customers and an 80 BV auto ship setup. That's 3 fast starts. So that's $300 right there. That means that your check will most likely only be about $150 to maybe $300. That's where the average comes in. So when you get a paycheck as a Ruby for $200, but you've also got fast starts, you got to add it all up and you're like, yeah, I made the average. So that's one thing. If you were Ruby and you didn't sign those distributors that were placed under you, then you definitely won't make the average. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be built or to have people helping you. It's a good thing. It's a great thing. You got to run with that. But it's just different. It just works different. So you're brand new. You sign 3 distributors. You get them fast started. That's $300. That's insane. That's amazing. And then commissions check. You make $200. That's $500 in your first month. That is amazing. And if you're not grateful for the small paychecks, you're not going to be grateful for the big ones. You're always going to be expecting more. And I'm not going to lie, guys. There are times when I look at my paycheck, or I have in the past, and I'm like, dang, I thought it was going to be more. And I get bummed out. But then I'm like, I can't do that because my paycheck is showing my work. There are some months where when life hit me and I was going through stuff, there were months that I didn't work that much and I was expecting to get all this money. So just know, when you get a paycheck, you have to be grateful for it because it is more than you had. right? It is more money than you had before. And it's a business. You are not going to get paid $1 million overnight. I've been in the business for 5.5 years and I still haven't made $1 million. I mean, I make great money, but I'm just saying it takes work. It takes dedication. It takes consistency. It just takes you doing it over and over and over and over again with a positive mind. If you are ungrateful for those small paychecks, why in the crap would God or the universe or whatever you believe in, why would you get more? If you can't be grateful for the small amounts, why would they give you more? There's no reason that you deserve more money if you can't even be grateful for the small checks. And again, take a step back. Did I really work that hard? Did I sign those customers? Did I get them fast started? Was I fast started? Did I run my auto ship? There are things that you have to take into account when you're thinking about your paycheck. Yeah, exactly. It's money you didn't have before. There are several of you who are very, very excited about your $50 paychecks, which is insane. It's amazing. You guys, you get paid by working on your phone wherever you are. That is amazing. No matter how much or how little your paychecks are, be grateful for them. And all you can do is say, okay, next month I'm just going to work even harder, because that's it. That's all that you can do. It's not anybody else's fault but yours if you're not getting as much money as you want to. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. Does anybody have any questions? I know there's some questions. I want to hear them. Don't be shy. Unmute yourself. Anybody, any leaders on here want to add anything? Maybe a story of your own about residual, or maybe somebody who watched you forever and finally joined you. Anything at all. I just see a lot of faces staring at me. Okay, let's see. What else? Okay, let's talk about when you reach a rank. Okay, and then, yeah. Okay, so when you go Ruby, say you go Ruby, just because you're Ruby does not mean you're going to be getting that same amount of money every single month. Going Ruby is great. And again, let's say you do it in your first month. You still have 2 more months of all of those customers ordering. So the chances of you making the same amount, it is possible. But just because you hit a rank doesn't mean you're going to be that rank forever. It means you just have to continue to work for that next rank, for Emerald. Now, when you keep working for another rank, again, you're going to be getting paid for everything that took you to Ruby and more and more and more. But if you just become content and you stop working, let's say you're brand new, your first goal, 4 loyal customers, you do that, and then you stop working, you're going to get paid for that, but then that's it. Don't think that once you hit a goal, you're done, because that is when you plan to fail as well. You hit a goal, you continue to work. You guys, I worked for 2.5 years for Ambassador. 2.5 years. There are times, unfortunately, when I was like, I'm just going to throw in the towel. This isn't worth it. That's crazy, which it's normal to feel those feelings. It's totally normal, and you're allowed to. But I worked for 2.5 years for Ambassador. And the only reason that happened, and the only reason I went Ambassador is because for 2.5 years, I was working for Ambassador. It's the only reason Ambassador actually happened when it did, was because I continued to work for that rank over and over and over and over again, no matter how hard it got, no matter what kind of life happened, no matter how I felt, no matter how many people quit on my team, no matter, how many negative people were saying things. I just continued to work and work for the next rank, and I never lost my presidential diamond. That's how it works. So if you want to continue to make money, continue to promote, continue to make that residual income, all it means is that you just keep doing what got you to Ruby, what got you to Diamond. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try and think that you're comfortable. I'm good. I'm Ruby. All I wanted was to make $300. I am good. And then stop working. And then the next month your check's $200 and you're like, Well, what happened? Well, you didn't work. And when you start growing a team, your team does what you do. So if your team sees that you're not posting, that you're not messaging, that you're not posting on that task list every single day, what makes you think that they're going to do it? Especially when they're brand new. They're following you. You're the leader. You need to be leading from the front, showing them how it's done, showing conversations, showing that you did your messages, showing them that you're posting every single day, that you're adding to your story, that you're using your products. Then they will do the same thing. Your team does what you do. And if you stop working, they're going to stop working. So don't think that just because you have a team and that they're going to work for you and they're going to make money for you. That's not true. And even then, you still won't make that much money because you're not actually doing the work. I know this is a lot. Am I making sense? Give me just some head nods, some thumbs up. All right, cool. All right, here's a question. Let's see. If a DT under you was to call in and quit and cancel their account and they have LCs under them, where do the LCs get placed? They actually just stay in the same spot. However, we have what's called compression. This means, so it's you and then you have a distributor and then all their customers are under them. This distributor quits, means the customers, they're not directly under you now. They're still technically under this distributor, but you're going to be getting paid as if they're directly under you. Does that make sense? You can't really do anything with them. They just kind of stay where they are. Now, if this distributor has a distributor, but this one quits, you can actually still use this leg because it has an active distributor under it. You can still use it as a 400 box, even that volume that canceled distributor has, as long as there's an active distributor under that canceled distributor. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. I'm going to scroll and see if there's any other questions. You are welcome, girl. Let's see. Yeah, any questions about anything, you guys? Let's see what Coley said. I didn't promote at all my first time at this 2 years ago. I let life get in my way. I wasn't ready. Now 3 months in and I can't believe the difference. Double promoted my second rank and diamond in my third month. Mindset is definitely a game changer. Coley, can you recommend maybe specific self-development, maybe videos, a book that you read that kind of snapped you out of that mindset that you were in, and kind of, and what was it that, can I unmute you? I know I'm like calling you out right now, but you're a diamond and you're awesome. I don't even see her. Hold on. Do I see you? Is she on here? I can't see. Okay, never mind. Yes, Coley, where are you? I don't see her name on here anymore. She might have hopped off. Darn it. Oh, her sister's on. Okay, maybe she's with her. I don't know. But yeah, that happens all the time, you guys. You know, it's the mindset. If you think you can't do it, then of course you're not going to be able to do it. But once you switch that, and how you switch that, obviously, is doing self-development, whatever works for you, whether that be podcasts or videos or a book or audiobook or whatever that is. Find what works for you, find what you're interested in, and just run with that. Okay, cool. Well, I don't see any other questions. So, so yeah, this is recorded. I will post it on the team page. You guys can watch it later, tag your teams in it, whatever. But yeah, I know that a lot of people were kind of confused on their paychecks and kind of how to continue after that, or what are you doing? Staring at me. What was I saying? What did we talk? Residual income, you know, if that makes sense, then yeah, you just have to take quitting off the table. And if you expect to make a lot of money your first month, then that's just your first mistake. So just be consistent. And again, every single day, 6 lists, task list every day is posted. All you have to do is do those things that I give you and you're going to be golden. But the one thing that I cannot hand you is the mindset. You've got to switch the mindset. You've got to believe in yourself and know that you can do this. All right. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hopping on, and it's recorded. I will post this in the team page, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.